So, hi, I'm KB with Nerdophiles. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well. Oh my gosh, listen, this is one of my favorite series. I just love y'all's chemistry so much, especially you and Delroy. I just think that the relationship between Finn and Edwin is so amazing.
Edwin.
So, how does Finn's relationship, kind of shift this season with Edwin as he wants to find out more about his dad and kind of develop that relationship as well?
Yeah, well, Finn has obviously never grown up with a father. He's got his mother, and then he just has this male figure delivered to him on his doorstep, essentially. And so, he's gonna grow up with someone that can finally teach him how to be a man, essentially. And you know, I think the experiencing his grandfather for the first time and having that like idea of a father figure, um, obviously that's gonna make him think like, where's my real dad? You know what I'm saying? What's he up to? What's my real dad doing? So, obviously it's Finn win forever. But um, Finn he wants to find the truth about himself. He's growing up. He doesn't know much. He's just a little guy. He doesn't know anything. So, he's on a journey to find out more about himself and his life and the people he is connected to.
Oh, I love that. It is Finn win forever. But do you think that Finn can lean on Esty maybe because she's also someone who doesn't know her family? Is there any way that she can lean on him kind of while looking for her dad? Because she's kind of the only one in the family, I guess, that really understands that experience in the way that he does as well, or they have similar experiences.
Oh yeah, definitely. Me and G always talk about that. Um, we've always had the idea of the dynamic that SD is the favorite aunt, and we have a great relationship, and we do. And me and G actually um, we have an awesome relationship in real life, which is why in the show it's just like it's even better because she really is the cool aunt. She's like the cool aunt in real life as well. So um, Finn and Esty definitely do have a lot to relate on. I didn't even think about that until you just said it, but that's very true.
I love it. I love it. Okay, last but not least, I think that Finn has some of the best one-liners in the series. So, what do you think is Finn's best line this season that you can
Oh,
share?
oh no. Oh my God, there's so many good ones. I can't. Uh, there's already one on top of my head, but I can't say it. I can't say it. Let me think of another one. What's my second favorite? Um, oh no, I can't say that either.
You're like, oh man. I know I'm like thinking in my head like maybe one from the trailer, but I'm trying to remember.
Oh yeah. That one line where I say, if all your problems are caused by Grandpa, then I guess that means all my problems are caused by you.
It is the look on her face.
It's so
That's
satisfying.
that. She's like, oh, because it's almost like she truly never thought about it, but then also like, don't you
She
use my
hasn't.
words
She
against me?
definitely hasn't thought about it.
It's truly that mom way of being like, but don't you use my words against me? Like, I can't, how dare you say that I'm the
Yeah,
root of all of your problems?
it was awesome. No, yeah, especially because even from a fan's perspective now, not like an actor watching the show, who Paige made me so mad sometimes. So,
Yeah.
getting to say that was awesome.
You're like, oh, so gratifying.
Yeah, I was like, this feels right.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with Nerdfalls. I really can't wait for everyone to see season two.
Thank you. I'm excited as well.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Hey, I'm KB with Nerdophiles. How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm doing well. Look at this outfit. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay, so first I have to ask. Little Paige has like the most incredible scenes, one-liners. She's bringing the real. So from season two, what is your favorite scene?
My favorite scene was, I'm gonna have this answer always, and I don't care. I love the fantasy sequence. It's amazing because the outfits are amazing. Mr. Delroy is smooth. Folly is like you're amazing, great gamer teenager. Me and Carrie are like, oh my God. And Miss Brenda's, oh my God. Mwah.
I love it. You know what? I love those fantasy sequences because I don't think that people realize that you really don't have scenes with anyone else unless you're in those like fantasy sequences oftentimes.
Very true.
Yeah, yeah, because it's normally just you and Carrie. So it's a nice way for you to be able to be with everyone from the cast and do some scenes. So I love that. I love that. Okay, so listen, you are on set with some iconic actors and actresses, just like yourself. You're an icon in the making. So, what is the best advice that you've received from the other actors? And whether it just be like general life advice or advice about, this business?
Just be myself, always be sweet, kind, and be charming. And I'd always get roles and I'd also really like stick out.
Yes, that I love that. Kindness will definitely take you far. That is for sure. Okay, and my last question. So Little Paige is often the one giving this solid advice to Big Paige, I must say, which is kind of great. Like she is in the process of healing her inner child, but also Little Paige will give out some zingers that I like. So, what is your favorite piece of advice that Little Paige has given her?
Ooh, that is a great question. I've never been acting before. Mm, always love the people that you love. Love your parents, love your siblings, love your friends, because love will get you very, very far.
Oh, I love that. This is very true. Listen, love will get you exceptionally far. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with Nerdophiles. It's always a pleasure, and I can't wait for everyone to see you in season 2 of Imprisoned. It's just such a good ride.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great. So, hi, I'm KB with Nerdophiles. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Oh my goodness. Well, I absolutely adore the show. It truly is one that I was really looking forward to the second season. So going into season 2, kind of whose character growth was really the most meaningful to expand for you this season?
I mean, I really wanted to see how this family, and I feel like season 2 is the family is the character, and we wanted to grow the family. So how do we do it? Because that's what this is really about. This show is about how do we love ourselves and each other more and better.
Ooh, well, let me tell you, they are definitely on a journey this season on how to love each other more and better. And what I appreciate is, who wrote the line for Fally as Finn to tell his mother that if you do think that grandpa is the root of all your issues, then wouldn't that mean that you're the root of mine? I need to know who wrote that because I truly was like,
Like,
right,
logic. I mean, I'm not even sure. I'm sure it was me, but also it could have not been me. I mean, I think it was one of those things where, the characters just talk. They have conversations, and I'm the witness. That's all. And he's like, so let me get this straight. And I remember being like, so let me get this straight. Grandpa's the cause of all your problems. And she's like, pretty much, you know? And then he's, I know what my kid would say because my kid is very smart in the same way he's very smart. It's logic.
yeah.
And he's just like, logic. That's why she has to just go, oh, hang on, because there's nothing to refute. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to refute. And that is what got her to the turn. And oftentimes it's been in my own life, my son being very clear with me in exactly that kind of logical way where he will play it just one more layer. And I'm like, oh, I had only thought as far as this. So
I love it. And I love that you brought up your son because that really brings me to my next question. How has working on this show expanded your own relationship with your son?
Well, I mean, that you're actually the first person to ask that today. And so my son was in the writer's room as the lowest level person. Like he was the PA, the production assistant, like he gets lunch, which, the most important job basically in the writer's room. So, but he's like in the other room, but he can hear what's going on in the writer's room. And so I imagine now, I don't know if this is absolutely 100% true, but just imagine you had heard your mom talk about her life and your life and her dad's life 8 hours a day for 3 months. He has a lot of information, things he doesn't even know are relevant that I'll be long gone and he still holds this information. And when he becomes a father, some of it will get activated. I don't even know what his journey is going to be, but it's like he read my diary. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty crazy. And there were times that I'm like, are you okay with hearing this? Like you can say, I don't want to hear this, or don't say that part about me, or whatever. So I had to show a lot of respect to him and his journey. But the two of us are similar in that I think he knows Folly is not playing him
Right.
because he's not. And I know Carrie's not playing me. And I think if you have like good mental and emotional health, you understand that's a character. It's not you. And you don't conflate yourself in the character. So,
Yeah.
but I do think it's probably, I can't even imagine what it's like for him, honestly.
I'm
Like,
pretty
but
sure there were times where he was like, I can go get lunch now because I don't want to hear this.
yes, yeah. There's some episodes in there where you'll see. Stay tuned. But you know what? We both see the humor in everything. Like we laugh a lot and we have a great relationship. And I've luckily enjoyed a great relationship with him the whole time. Like we never had like a hard period. Kind of how Paige and Finn are. They just get along. It's like he gets it. Is she annoying? Yeah, sometimes, but they love each other. It's a good mother-son relationship.
It is. It's nice to see because we don't often get to see that just between the two of them. There is a lot of ease, but I do appreciate that Finn can be very transparent with his mother. He
Yeah,
can be open. He can say things that are very hard for her to hear,
yeah,
and she's not immediately defensive in a way that
that's
she,
right.
kind of is like dismissive of his feelings.
That's right.
Very nice that he still has that opportunity. And so it sounds like that you and your son have a very similar relationship in that regard.
Yeah, and that way we're modeling something. Like it's okay if you can't hear hard things from your kid, you can't grow.
Oh,
And
I
that
love that.
it's true. And it is that is where she and Edwin are on the same journey because he's having to hear hard things from her and go, okay, how do I not shut this down? How do I not protect myself or be defensive? How do I open up so that my daughter can be free?
Oh, I love that. Okay, now Tracy, you can go get me in trouble because I'm gonna tell my parents the exact same thing.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. Sit down and watch a show with them. That's what you do.
Right. Yes. Yes, it's the perfect gateway. Well, listen, I absolutely, like I said before, adore this show. I can't wait for audiences to see season 2. And just thank you so much for taking the time to chat with Nerdophiles. Really appreciate
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You
Thank
too.
you, KB.
Thank you so much.